Donald Trump is back out there doing interviews again. He joined Maria Bartiromo yesterday, and he said something that I think is worth credit. A little briefly, take a look.
Mr. President, I know that you received the vaccine. Mrs. Trump also got the vaccine. Would you recommend to our audience that they get the vaccine then?
I would recommend it, and I would recommend it to a lot of people that don't want to get it, and a lot of those people voted for me, frankly. But, again, we have our freedoms, and we have to live by that, and I agree with that also.
Okay, so it was a little bit undercut with the stupid freedom comments, but JR, he was asked if they should get the vaccine, and he said they should get the vaccine.
Yeah. And he said they should get the vaccine. I don't know, man. Fine. Okay, cool. Just like when he finally admitted that COVID is a reality. Oh, good.
Yeah. No, I know, but like we need them to take the vaccine.
You're right. We don't need to downplay it. This is one of those moments where there's some validity to, if we get all upset about Trump finally saying this, that there's validity to people being frustrated by us never admitting any kind of progress on something. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that because he has to be asked the question. So
that's true.
Are you gonna, and maybe even potentially before the interview said, I'm gonna ask you if we should do the vaccine, okay? Okay, Don? And then so they have to do it that way. So it was a bit of a having to be ushered in rather than having the initiative because you do care. You'll say things that you care about. You notice also in the middle of that answer, Trump also said of all the people who voted for me. He has to insert that some kind of way when it means absolutely nothing, because that's what matters to him. If it mattered to you that people were getting the vaccine, you would mention that a lot more. You'd mention it immediately. Yeah. In fact, you mentioned all the time when you were trying to get Operation Warp Speed moving, because that would benefit you. Once it doesn't benefit you anymore, you gotta get it dragged out of me like pulling teeth. Okay, fine. The teeth were pulled. Okay, fine. The rotted tooth is gone. At least we're gonna heal a little bit now. But you still have a gap in your mouth, bro.
I get it. It is possible though that some, perhaps a few hundred, perhaps a few thousand conservatives will get it and they won't get the disease and die. They won't pass it on to other people. That is good. Especially on Fox News, where they have, as predicted, turned hard against the vaccine. So he gets credit. And then he started lying a bunch. I gotta take it away because we can't have anything good. So here he is talking about the vaccine at more length.
You add the fact that I was the one, and this administration was the one that came up with a vaccine, which is going to save the world, okay? It's going to save. We would be, I think, worse than 1917, where 50 to 100 million people died. The vaccine is such a big thing. When you add it all up, I think we'll do very well in 2 years, and I think we're going to do very well in 4 years.
Well, if you want to know if he views literally everything through a political lens and how it will benefit him, the fact that he talked about 2 years and 4 years pretty much sums that up right there.
Absolutely.
But I would remind you, he didn't come up with the vaccine. He wasn't like measuring liquids in beakers and stuff. They allocated some of our tax dollars. And as I always say, literally any president would have done that. That wasn't something he came up with. Hey, let's fund vaccine development. And by the way, even if you did, the first one that was approved didn't participate in Operation Warp Speed. They didn't take your money. They didn't need your money. They came up with it. They were always going to come up with it. It's a goddamn pandemic. It was an international priority, you idiot. But that said, he did tell people they should take it. So that's good.
Yeah, so that's all wrapped up. It's all good now. But in 2 years and 4 years is when it's actually going to be a normalized and effective thing that we needed. Right now, it doesn't really matter because someone else might get credit for it. Honestly, anybody getting the vaccine or is getting through this whole thing and has survived this long, and I'm not sure if they want to have it give any credit to someone they never met before for the entire production and process of this whole thing. But sure, yeah, give you credit. Just give credit to help you out with your political aspirations. I don't know if it's hard to see. If it's just like something we only see because we listen to this guy and pay attention so closely. It's so hard to see that everything he talks about. There was a 20-second clip. He mentioned 4 different things about himself and his political aspirations in that answer. 4 different times.
Well, maybe actually, Jared, let's play one more clip because it's going to play into what you're saying, that this is all about credit and like, it's not about, he could work as an ambassador to conservatives to get them to save their lives. But he'd have to work with Biden, and he's not going to want to do that. And I think you'll understand why after watching this.
Biden failed very badly with the H1N1, with the, as you know, he had a chance to do something, and they had a tremendous failure. H1N1, it was a disaster.
Who is like, yeah, he's right. That was bad. Recently it's been good, but H1N1, that was a tough time for America. What conservative is spilling their beer and their Fritos over themselves? That's a great line, Trumpy. Thanks for reminding me of that. Clever move there. Who's actually doing that, JR?
Well, the natural follow-up question, because if I had to sit and listen to that, out of pure curiosity, the follow-up question not being a gotcha, but it'd be like, oh, let's elaborate. What did Biden do with the H1N1 that was a disaster?
Who the hell knows?
Just wait. What's the answer? He's done it. He did it the whole time he was in office. And then you see what's going on with H1N1. And what about what's going on over there at the border? And what about what's happening? What is happening? What is it? Stop just saying, look at it. Look at what? What am I looking at? Someone just points in the far off distance in the wilderness and says, look at that. Be like, well, man, I see trees, I see leaves, I see dirt, I see grass. What am I looking at? I'm looking at something. What is it, bro? Give me some details. He doesn't have any. All he needs to do is direct you to say, look what he did. I'm better than that. And when you give specifics about what he did, it's, oh, you guys, fake news. So tired. I'm so tired, bro. Bro,
you know how tired
I'm so tired.
I'm tired too. We had one more video. Not playing it. Nope.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.